Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back and welcome anyone who's new. I know a lot of people have their sayings, their I don't know what they're called. I've had a big week. And really good. Really good. And it's fall. I feel like I can put these on now. Actually, I think the first day of fall is the 22nd, first or second here. We have a full moon here. I have some school things. I'm trying to think how to explain this. Last week I was pet sitting. Sorry, the week here into here, I was pet sitting, and I only brought this one, my A5, with me because I have so many notes pages back here, and this is where I do a lot of my sketch work, like writing down ideas and things. And so I'm like, I'll just bring this one. I don't need to bring the other one. And it was perfect. It was like really great. I'm still kind of like tracking like how I'm using my time. So that's what most of this is like when I fill in things, it's kind of like after I've done them. And it just solidified for me my love of A5. I just always have. And I loved that I just had to grab one book. Now I did bring my health planner too, because I was still tracking what I was eating and stuff. So, and I might pull that one over to decorate. I don't want to show the information in there, but I keep forgetting to decorate it now. So it's like I pack all my stuff up right after this, and then I turn around and I literally see my health journal there. And now I'm like, I got to get things back out again. So, because I'm still like coordinating, it still helps me a lot to see, like, I know which week is which when I see those cues. But, so I'm really excited about A5 next year, for 2025. And let's see. Oh, I ordered my new phone on Friday, so that should be coming on the 20th. So I'm hoping in a week I may or may not film on it. This may be the camera I always film on. I do need to do some photography stuff, and I've been a photographer for a long time. Well, I went to school for photography, but and I did a lot of it during high school, and yeah, at a point during college, I was like, ooh, internet. So that's why I went into web design. But I'm always like really excited about new phone features on a new phone. I've had this phone now for 4 years, and it's time to upgrade. So yeah, having time by myself was so beneficial for me. Sorry, I meant to say me. It was really lucky that I had the opportunity to do so. My mom was like, thank you for taking care of my house and my dog. Cause it was still a little warm. I was watering her lawn and her, all of her plants and stuff, but, it gave me time to really clear out a lot of just a lot of things out of my mind. It's really something to go to a space where you can look around and know that you don't need to do things, right? Like, it's not your job to fix up that or to do a bunch of cleaning or to do what, I mean, I left my mom's house cleaner than, and she cleaned it, but then I like cleaned right before she got home so she could come home from her journey and not have to like worry about things. So, I mean, like the last half day is just kind of cleaning up a little bit, but there's something about just going, okay, how do I take care of my body? How do I take care of my needs? I was able to listen to those so much better, and it made me trust in myself a lot more. Excuse me, I just drank some water. And there's something really important about learning how to trust yourself. I might do a whole video on that. I think I have before, or at least a podcast. I know I've talked about it. It may have been a while. So I was thinking about talking about it again. And there was something really poignant about going, okay, I'm taking breaks. Okay, I need a snack so I can keep working on the things that I wanted to. And I got pretty far. And I am finishing up some things. Sorry, it looks a little crooked in monitor here. And so my hope is by the end of the month to launch stuff. I got all the core things. I just need to do some refinements and do a little bit of testing. Yeah, I'm excited. I was worried that my expectations at the end of that long weekend, because it was like 5 days, but 4 nights, it's a while. And I look forward to it. I've done it a few times for my mom. Usually it's more like in February. So she's kind of doing like September and February are kind of those months that she does that. And yeah, no, it was just really good for my brain, for my body, for everything. I found, like, I was really worried that I would just want to rest the whole time. Like, because when I'm home, excuse me, I'm like, how can I just rest? How can I just chill out because I'm overwhelmed? But there, I was just like, okay, I'm not overwhelmed, but what can I do? And like the few videos and shows that I watched were mainly like an evening when I purposely sat down what I was working on, and in the morning sometimes I would just be drinking my coffee and I put on like a few gorgeous videos on fall in other countries and things, and it was just like, and then I would like watch one video and be like, okay, it's time to work. I don't feel that so much here. Like, it's just because I'm surrounded by all these things that need to be done. And it's hard to turn that off, to look around and kind of turn that off. Now, I'm sorry, I'm going to be drinking some water during this because I have a little bit of a cough. I'm not sick. I'm not. There's just some extra dust in the air because I was getting into some dusty places and reorganizing some things. So please bear with me. And there's something to like getting your surroundings to a certain point and then being able to chill. And that's what I try to do all the time. But there's just all these like, hey, can you do this? Or my son needs this, or, there's just regular home things. And I know a lot of creators will like go to a hotel for a night or two and do the same thing. And I was able to not have to spend money on a hotel. And I mean, I had to take care of a dog, and she has kind of a strict schedule because she's older. She has medications and stuff like that, but it's really not too bad. And it was just really, really a sweet time that I know I needed, and I know my mom needed. Like, it was just mutually beneficial. And I'm just thrilled. I'm just so happy about it. So anyway, and then going into like, I was looking at this and I'm like, I don't like these colors, but it definitely marked that first week of school. I loved this as a transition because it's kind of like summer going into fall, and now we're going to be into fall. I did not get any washi tape. I'm just going to use, actually, let me highlight first before I start going into the stickers, because the stickers are very exciting. So The last thing that's on my list to get is a Papertess that, if you're watching this, her orders are open. She said this year that she ordered a lot more. And so hopefully, if there's anything there that you want, that she said, hopefully that there's quite a bit there that you can still get throughout the week. So starting the 15th through this week of 2024, in case you're watching this in a different year. So I'm on I go back and forth on, do I need to get kind of so as of right now, all I've ordered is the twines and paper. Again, I don't get into the Hobonichis. I did get a Weeks, a B6, and an A5. Now, I ordered the B6 before the A5 was available. So the B6 I will be either giving away or selling. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll do a giveaway here. Or maybe I'll just say, here's where I'm selling it, and I'm selling it for fairly cheap. So because both of those are coming overseas, I tend to just overbuy just a little bit, like buy one book, just because it's, usually it's 20 to almost 25 to $28, to ship overseas. So I'd rather just have it here and kind of sell it. I got these cute sweaters too. I'm going to use some of these after Halloween into November, so I'm not going to use these all up. But I do want to put a couple sweaters because these are really pretty. So Papertess, definitely want, put a big old sweater right there. These are all really beautiful. Sorry, I should have shown you. The one that's, I'm seeing, there are no duplicates really. They're similar, but this orange one here, because I'm going to be using a lot of orange. They do have more of a white background than this paper, but it works. It works. Let's put something. Oh, this one is gorgeous. Almost feels like a cardigan. Sorry. Please bear with me. Let's see. I think I'll put that right there. And so yeah, I'm going to get from Papertess, the A5 Slim Manager for like business stuff. And then I did get a Weeks from Twines and Paper. I looked at it again and I'm a little worried about having to sketch out. I said I really wanted to have a really blank area on the right side, and then there's like a little tracker at the bottom to kind of give me some more freedom. But I also am like, I may not want that freedom if I'm feeling kind of like low energy and having to like create everything a bunch. And so I'm just thinking about getting an extra Weeks. Usually, now last year you could sell Weeks pretty easily because they were used up. They were sold out pretty quickly. So let's see. I was going to put the chair, but that's kind of like these. I think I'm going to put some. These are feel a little bit more like November. Let's see about these. Use some of the bigger ones. This one's really nice. I'm wondering if I should move this. So yeah, it's either 1 or 2 books, and then I'm done. And then those will come in late. Like the A5, I don't think it's going to get to me until November. Possibly even late November. But I'll have the B6 to at least look at. I won't like use it. And then, and I think the B6 and Weeks from Twines and Paper. So those are all Twines and Paper. I think the B6 and Weeks should be sent out in the next week or two and probably get here mid to late October. Because I'm overseas. It just gonna take a while. And that's fine. I have what I need right now. And I was watching Ella. I want to double check the name here. I've mentioned her before, but I want to get her name right. Let's see. Go to my full list of people I follow. Ella Nim. And I loved which one was it here? Which video? There was a cool video she had. In her journal with me. It must have been. I think that's the one. I got part of the way into it. Where she was talking about something pretty important, and she said, I haven't heard many people talk about it, and I think she's correct. And with all this planning that's going on right now, of like, what are we going to use next year? And if you have like one, I'm going to use this tiny little mushroom. Well, I might put that in my weeks. How about a pretzel? Pretzel, food. I'm trying to think. There are a lot of food things that I might put in the food journal. About how, like, you can, like, say, oh, I'm going to use this cool new journal next year, planner, whatever, and then feel really sad that you can't use it yet. Apologies. Just having some coughing fits over here. Anyway, oh, I'd love to use, I think I'm going to write down here. Please bear with me. This probably won't be a long video. Yeah, I'm drinking a bunch of water. But anyway, she was talking about, like, how do you love the system you're in before you do your switch over into next year. Now, some calendars and stuff start in September, and those like 18-month or 16-month calendars can kind of get you started. Could be a wall calendar, and so you can kind of jump in early. And I remember loving that the Papertess Weeks had this whole extra month and I jumped right in, was trying it out. It was perfect timing because I didn't have a health planner. I'm trying to remember what I was doing. Oh, I had a TN health planner that I was drawing out all the time. And so for the whole month of December to start early. Now this year she did away with that, unfortunately. So, excuse me, but when I transition, then I'm not going to have I don't need to have that extra month. So let's see. Okay, I need a ruler. I know it sounds like I'm getting sick, but I don't have a headache. I don't have any aches and pains other than my typical. And I'm mainly kind of just like coughing a lot, but it's not. I mean, I'll go test myself after this if I think, but I haven't talked much today. And I also had something kind of vinegary at dinner here. And so it might still kind of be lingering. I heavily apologize. If it's bothering you, catch me next week. If it's really too sensory, I do want to show up at least. If it gets really bad, I'll just say, I'm sorry, I gotta go early. Because sometimes, I wouldn't call this a chronic illness, I don't think. I don't think it's related to anything. But, or maybe I was just getting too excited talking about my realizations and upcoming things. I am excited, I will say that. What else? I watched a lot of PBS. I made a whole list of PBS shows. And I was up there on a Monday, so because I'm on the West Coast, I actually get to watch Only Murders in the Building on Monday nights at 9 p.m. because it comes out Eastern midnight. And I completely forgot to watch it on Monday. And so when I came back here, I watched it. But what else do we have going on? So this is kind of an evening thing that's there. Do I have anything else for order times? They did get back to me about starting my new infusions on the 30th here. I talked to someone yesterday. They finally cleared up the contract issues between my insurance and the hospital up here. Thank goodness I had a shot. My goodness. I still had access to get one if I didn't have one. They could have sent it to me in a couple days. And that doesn't have anything to do with the insurance system. So at least there was that. But when I start my infusions with this new stuff, I mean, I don't think I have a backup. I don't think I can just shove another biologic in there whenever I need it. That's not going to be how it's going to be. So at least it's a multi-year deal. So it's not something I have to worry about at the turn of the year or within the next 12 months. So, yeah, and there's school on all the days. I'm trying to think what else I want to put on here. Oh, my important things. So we had the lawn people, the yard people come, and so I need just recycling this week. Okay, so that'll be here, and then it goes here, and then checking here for here. There we go. I was like, we're missing some colors here. So I'm just going to put abbreviations so I can speed this up. Maybe I do need a little bit more color because I'm like, I think I have enough sweaters. I think I have enough. But I did go through my sweaters. I went through... Anyway, and I just want to wrap up saying, Ella, thank you for putting that out. I'll tag you in this so that you can kind of hear it a little bit. And I think she has a great point. And like, how do you enjoy right now? And I felt like, I guess what I'm coming back around to is like when you have restrictions, and I think I talked about this and like how to choose your planner. And in that video, there's a separate video if you haven't seen it, is that when you have restrictions, when I only had one book, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much more. It felt so much more special. And that's what I really want going into this new year is like, everything's going to be like in here. I am going to be like social media business planning in the other, and that needs space. But there's something really important about just having it all in here. I mean, it almost made me wonder, should I get a sterling ink? Because it's just that I don't use this many. I would get like a vertical compact, which goes on sale. By the time you're watching this, they are on sale. And I'm sure certain colors are going to sell out. But I kept coming back to like, what am I using this for? And I do need some more room for lists, and that's why I got the hybrid. Because I can't fit all the lists on here. It just gets too jumbled up. I would rather record like kind of what I'm up to and then flip back and have my list. This is a good list here. I don't mind having like highlights, but it is nice to have a bit more. I think I'm going to put more clothes. No, I'm going to put this journal, a bit of green down here. Oh, I did pick a card. So this card, so last week's card, I said was perfect. 4 cups, break from the crowd and tend to your own energy without distraction. And that's what I did. Like, I just loved that that was, did I pick it for the 2 weeks? I think I did. No, I don't remember, but that it was, I picked it before I left. So it was perfect. And I know I'm a little scatterbrained right now. Sorry, I'm trying to quiet the mind a little. It's just that my body's a little focused on trying not to cough right now. So 5 of candles. And let's see. Are you fighting to compete? Or is this a chance to call in diversity? So I really love that as well. And let me write that and I'll be right back. Okay. I love that. And I do look at this one more. I probably won't write it in the B6. Again, I'm glad I tried out a B6 for most of this year. I made it to September. I'm trying to think if there might be a small chance I might just close the book and not use it. I think there's 2 things going on. One is that it's a little too small for me, and then there's like a bunch of pages I kind of skip over. Oh, and this is the Pretty October I put in a while ago. So we should be getting November soon, actually, towards the end of the month. It's just that when I go back here, I really didn't get through much of my to-do lists. I also like did big grocery shopping last week. So I like barely have anything on my list, you know, and I can transfer this. Let me just pull this into this next week here. This is kind of the spring design, but that's fine. I'm recording right now, but we're still missing the key. My husband unfortunately lost his glasses. He can see, he can drive just fine. It's more close-up stuff, but he's going to go into the optometrist this next week. Oh, I should put that on here. And we're still kind of like waiting for things. Like, I need to go over to the optometrist as well. Maybe I'll follow him over and order mine while I'm there. I need some sunglasses that are prescription. And then I'm just kind of waiting for some things. So like my lists were just very uneventful. And I think I should not be comparing that because like other weeks have been very successful. Like this worked out really well. Yeah, there's been other weeks where it is, and it does help to have all of this, but I'm just like, why am I even picking this up? There is some social media planning I'm doing at the beginning of this book, but still, it's like, why? But having them next to each other next year is going to be nice. So, let's see, recycling, Smith. What shall we put here? Actually, let me take this off. Oh, what I've been doing is just tucking this back here. Oh, let's put the lady. Let's look like we are looking off into... We don't have any... You can't see anything but that. Okay. I chose to put that there. That's me. That's me doing it. So, yeah. This looks like November. Let's put this little briefcase. This is super cute. And then a sweater, because I was just going through, as I mentioned, like all of my clothes. Let's make it, well, no, let's put a candle. At an angle? Let's just do that. And then put a sweater on here. Well, I like this top one. It looks kind of like maybe one that she might be wearing. Or do I do it up here? Yeah, I think I do that there. Maybe just that. Because I would like to, I think I have Christmas sweaters too. I think I got them. I'm not sure. Let's see. Did I get them? I did. Just to give you guys a sneak peek. I got the Christmas sweaters too. Sorry, I'm putting it down there. But yeah, lots of Christmas sweaters. So, what else? I think I'm going to put 3 dots here for the 3 things of the week. And then I do like setting this up with lots of room, and I think that's what's going to happen. If I had everything in one book, it would be important to set up like a detailed dashboard. Again, it's going to be like bigger, so I'll have more room. But I do like how much space this is. Like having empty space here like gives me peace of mind. Oh, I'll actually do packages down here. And then I could write that there, but I'll do that off camera. And then I think I want to use brown. I don't want to use the orange. Almost did. Yeah, this feels better. Have the brown there. That's better. Always feels a little bit more grounded once I get things in there. And I'll probably transfer over a lot. Optometrist, I think, is here. I don't remember what time. My guess is around 10 or 11. And then, what else? I think I'll actually bring my health planner in so that I just can decorate that, since I have everything just right here. I'm just not going to turn it over. This cute little sticker is by Dandelion Diaries, Danielle, and I got a refill. I will share that next time, and so happy to get more. I love her stickers. And yeah, I wrote some things in here. I think I will highlight. Squeak. And actually, I'm glad I didn't highlight underneath there, so that pops more. It is interesting to use a little darker colors here, but that's what's happening. Oh, one more. Is that it was kind of dark and rainy today here in Seattle, and it was really nice. Really nice. Let's see. Again, I think this feels a little bit more November. Let's see what we can do here. I was looking at the food. I was going to use the pretzel here in the food area here. So when I write down my food items, and then, oh, I wanted to use this little mushroom. I kind of want to just put it right down here. Have any of you been either shopping or like swapping out your clothes items and stuff? Like, have you been rotating out everything? I'd love to know, like, do you purge stuff at that point? Do you like get rid of things, or do you or have you gone through a lot of things at that point? I'm gonna put some circles on here now. Put this here because there's a lot of circles. Yeah, I hadn't really, well, no, that's not true. I have gone through my clothes quite a bit over the summer, and I finally was watching a couple stylists and things, and it really just kind of clicked of like, oh, I really don't need these things. I'm gonna put this here. And so I went through everything last night, and it was nice to kind of just go, okay, this is what I really want in my closet and that I have access to. I'm going to put 3 things here. And one of those things is going to be schedule infusions. So I'm hoping, yeah, by the end of the month, I'll get those started, my infusions. But before that time, I want to get my store up and going. And that's all I'll say. It's going to be small. It's not going to be anything big. It's not a full out planner. Everyone's buying their planners right now. They all have, like, honestly, I'm not coming out with a planner, but it's going to help support your planner. I will say that. Okay, and then I need to order glasses. And then also get the supplement insurance. Insurance, which it's like, so anyway, that's that. It's for pretty much any expensive drug has a co-payment type system, so that you keep getting it. So I'm coming back to here and going, is there anything else I want to add to here? I think I want just a little bit more orange. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's just kind of what my body is doing right now. I could put this here. So what I'm looking at is like there's orange here and here and here, but there isn't so much up here. So I'm like, I think I want it here, this one, because it kind of is next to the book or the planner. I'm not sure what. And then put a little leaf up here. What's happening is like this kind of half of a full moon. It looks like a half moon. I'm doing it for the full moon. Put a little bit more orange up in this area just to kind of bring it up there a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I can clean this up a little bit. That is my A5. That is my B6. It's still really cute. I mean, look at that. It is very welcoming. So I can do my lists. And then, yeah, I have to figure out what time the optometrist is there. And then I will flash this on since I did this. Do I want to put some more orange here is the question. Let's see. There's like some tea. There's a bunch of tea. Let's put this down here to just bring a little pop of orange here. Here. Looks a little off though. Is there a leaf? Let's see. There are some leaves. this one will be better because it's kind of long. Well, there's one over here and then one over like in this area. Oh, well, this is what it's going to look like. I think it's because I put these dots here, and I think I want to make 3 more things down here that are a different goal. So these are some things I want to share. This I'm not going to share, but it'll have some room and that kind of balances it out. So anyway, my voice came back a little bit. I used some of my stickers. I'm going to see what I'm going to use next week. I have, let's see, we have next week, and then we're into October. My son has an appointment. So in October, I'm going to start Spookies. Oh yeah, that's when I had my other shingles. I'm still recovering from that shingles shot. I have had a lot of pain in my shoulder. Like, it's hard to like secure a bra. Like, I know you can like pull around at the front, secure it, and pull it back around. But yeah, what's it been? Coming up on 2 months here, and I'm finally recovering. This time it's going to be in the other arm, so we'll see. But yeah, mid-October, and I might even bump it till November. We'll see how that goes. I just saw my friend was getting hers, and yeah, it's good to stay on top of all that. So, and even my covers here have become fall colors. We got some orangey and some brown. Yeah, those are really pretty. So happy fall. Thank you for being here. I know the last couple weeks I've just been doing my CoPlans with me. CoPlans, what's the plural there? CoPlan with me's. It's the E after the E. And it's because I've been working hard. And once I can release the things, I'm going to be releasing a bunch of videos on that. So there's a little bit of a quiet time, and then there's going to be more coming. And I'm super excited about that because I need explainer videos. I need to show what I did. I need to show how to use them, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. Take care, everyone, and I hope you have a fabulous week. And yeah, check out Papertess or Sterling Ink. This is like the day, if you're watching this on Sunday, that they're out. And if you already have your planner, please feel some peace that you already have it, or that you have plans for certain ones, or it's on the way. And just know that what you picked is really good, because that trust in yourself to go, you know what, this is what I want next year. And yes, there's a bunch of eye candy out there. There's all these like beautiful things out there. Discerning like what is meant for you and what is meant for others can be hard. I know. But there is something really powerful in going, you know what, these things are for me. This one planner is for me. This one thing is for me, and knowing yourself and going, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And you have like 2026 to make changes. Like, there's going to be more time in the future to try new and fun things. But yeah, sometimes you have to try something new if it's just not working for you, or you need to go to something that is working for you and just feels tried and true. So practice that. Practice making some really good decisions for yourself, and balancing that with, financial needs and emotional needs and everything like that. It's hard. And sometimes you buy a couple and you get rid of one. Maybe there's a friend in your life. Maybe, you want to sell it online. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you do not know until it's in your hands. And that's a good way of trusting yourself as well. Take care, everyone. Have a great time. Like and subscribe on your way out. It means a lot. And I will see you very soon because there's new stuff coming. Take care. Bye.